Hey everybody, Erica here with my mystery project. Hopefully you've gotten all your little pieces. This card had a lot of pieces, but I don't think it's difficult at all. So hopefully you've collected all your pieces. I am using the Easter Bunny bundle. I'm prepping for some fun spring Easter classes. And I am using the Dandy Designs celebration paper. One of the things I do during celebration is whenever I have extra celebration items to choose, I always pick one thing and then I get as many of those things as I can, and then I use them in a class in the spring. It's kind of an incentive. The customers will see, oh, I'm going to get some free paper if I take that class, and really I got it for free as well. So Dandy Designs paper is what I'm using. All right, so this is called a Verticle Freestanding Fun Fold card, and there you have it. It's really easy, and it's a fun way to show off some of your paper. All right, let's start with the construction of our card. Here's your larger piece, and we're going to fold it in, the two middle lines in, and the two lines on the outside go out. All right, so in and out, in and out. All right, so there's our part that's going to make it stand. You also have a piece of cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. This is the size of a regular card that will go in the envelope. And I'm going to take 2 of those 1-inch strips of DSP that I cut. And I'm going to put them right here on the edge of this piece. Like that. All right, now I'm going to put adhesive here in the middle of this section. And going to need some more adhesive. I'm going to fold that in, and I'm going to adhere it right in the middle. Now, if you're having a hard time getting in the middle, use your grid paper, all right? And that will help you. But I just kind of eyeball it. The other thing you need to make sure is that the bottom edge down here needs to be even so that it'll stand up. All right, looks like mine need to go down a little bit. Let's try that again. All right, that looks pretty good to me. There we go. All right, for this next part, you have another piece of cardstock. And this piece is we're only going to put adhesive right here. But we're going to close both of them so that we can center this also, so that when it's closed, it's centered, okay? So just put your adhesive right here on that panel, close that, and then kind of eyeball it, look on both sides, but also on the top edge because you want it even, and lay it down like that, okay? So see how it's only glued to this one, but when you close it, that one hides behind. All right, so now it's time to decorate. I have a piece of the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper, the Fresh Freesia print, and I'm gonna adhere it to a Fresh Freesia mat. And then I'm gonna put that right there in the center of that front panel. Now you've got some other pieces of DSP. This pattern matches the front, and these are going to go in the skinnier sections right here. And then I've got a wider piece that goes here and a little bit skinnier piece that goes there. And, you know, you can mix up the DSP. They can all be the same. They can all be different, however you want. And then in the middle, I just have a basic white panel to put right there so that I can write a little message. Okay, so then that folds in and that folds in, and there's our card. Now take some ribbon and tie it around. This is going to keep your card closed. And the next piece that we put on is going to kind of hug that ribbon and keep it there when you untie it. Okay, snip and snip. All right, now let's do the fun part, our Easter bunny. All right, I have a stitched rectangle. If you don't have stitched rectangles, you could use just a regular rectangle and a piece of scrap. And on the scrap piece, I'm going to stamp my bunny. And then I'm also going to stamp the eggs once. Okay. Now take your Granny Apple Green ink, and I'm going to stamp the grass down here a couple of times. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put another layer back there too. It's going to overlap, but that's okay. The bunny's going to cover most of it anyway, like that. All right, now I'm also going to stamp the eggs once right here, and then another time over here. And really all that's going to show is just the eggs on the outside, the 2 eggs, this one and that one. So it's not a whole lot of coloring. I am going to use my markers. I've got polished pink, so I'm just going to add a little cheek to our bunny and a little pink to the ears. And then we will punch him out like that. And then I will get my light Granny Apple Green, and I'm just going to color in the grass along the bottom and then the sides, because truly you're not going to see most of it because it's going to be behind him. But we don't want him floating around in space, so we've got to fill in, you know, that bottom part where he is hanging out. Well, we might as well do these too. They might be covered up, maybe not. All right, while I have my green out, I'm going to color in. Remember, you're just doing the outside 2 eggs. And I'm going to use polished pink and fresh freesia and Granny Apple. Now you're going to want to color these also. Okay, the same color palette. I'm not going to color those in because I've already done it. I've already cut those out ahead of time. I'm going to color this one in fresh freesia. Okay, now those on the scrap paper you want to cut out with your scissors. And then we're going to put our little bunny right here. And then I'm going to take those little eggs and I'm going to put one up here like that. And then I'm going to put those 2. And it looks like I went a little bit lower with him than I did over there. So maybe we could even put those behind him like that. You could either do down here or behind, but I think I'm going to put them behind. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which is Happy Easter, right there. All right, now bring over your card. And remember, you want to sandwich that ribbon in so that when they untie that ribbon, it's going to stay stuck there. So I like to put a dimensional on top and then down, up and down, top and bottom. And there you have it. All right, a fun vertical freestanding fun fold card that I think that you could adapt even if you're not using the Easter stamps for really any occasion. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see what you make. Have fun stamping. Bye.